Have you ever walked into a doctor's office with legit concerns, heart palpitations, dry eye, brain fog, and you walked out with maybe a prescription and like a pat on the shoulder, and they said it'll be all right? You walked out, but you had no real answers? Yeah, me too. And it's time we talk about it. Hey, sis, I'm Loretta, the Reset Coach for women over 40, and I help you prevent chronic illness, balance your hormones, and reclaim your energy and confidence without restrictive diets or exhausting workouts. So, now before we dive in, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. These conversations matter, and your support helps more women over 40 finally get the answers they deserve. Now, I love my doctor, but I'm going to talk about why some doctors sometimes miss the mark on menopause. Now, most doctors are trained to treat disease, not hormone transitions. So, perimenopause is still built, when you think about it, what do you think about? Hot flashes, irregular periods. But, honestly, there's so much more that's happening beneath the surface. When women report fatigue, heart palpitations, joint pain, or mood swings, they're just told, you know what, you're just getting older. It'll be okay. Sometimes we get a prescription or a suggestion, get more rest, relax. But a lot of times we don't leave with real answers. Again, doctors aren't bad. I'm not saying that at all. But some are undertrained when it comes to perimenopause and postmenopause care. So let me tell you, like when I started having these heart palpitations, I was scared. I was like, what's this? The tests, they all came back fine. My heart was fine. Everything was fine. But at the end of the day, I still didn't understand why, like what was going on. Then I had this dry eye, one eye in particular. It just happened overnight, this really dry eye. And then the doctor said to me, oh, well, you're going to have to just use drops forever for the rest of your life. That's just how sometimes that happens. Again, I didn't understand what was going on. Like it just happened out of nowhere. Then I had the shoulder issue where it's just like kind of was like feeling like frozen and like, what? You know, I didn't have any injury. There was no explanation. Just all of a sudden, this stuff started just happening and I wasn't getting answers. So I had to dig in. I had to research on my own and learn eventually that all of these things were connected to shifting estrogen levels and inflammation during perimenopause. So let's talk about what's really going on in our bodies. Estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone are all on a roller coaster in our bodies. They're just it's all over the place. And these hormonal shifts affect everything. Our metabolism, our brain clarity, our muscle joints. It's like everything is just happening at the same time. You know what I mean? And then that cortisol, I've been talking about that lately, that stress hormone, it can make it all worse. That can cause the belly fat and then the problems that we start having with sleep. Again, all this is happening all at once. And so, without intentional movement, and making sure we're drinking enough water and have enough protein in our diet, muscle loss accelerates. Inflammation will build in our bodies, and these symptoms will start flaring up. So it's like, it's not simply we're just getting older. This is like a whole full body transformation going on. So, what can we do about it? That's the question. So, when I talk to my students, I say, okay, what you need to do and what we need to do, myself included, we have to become our own best advocate. That's learning about it, right? That's what I'm helping you with now, learning about it. Track your symptoms. What's happening? When is it happening? Write it down. And then ask yourself some questions. about what it is that it maybe you might be happening right before you have these symptoms. And once you have it all written down, when you go to the doctor's office, ask better questions. Ask, could this be hormone related? Ask the questions. Do your homework, come educated, and be your best advocate. Don't be afraid to seek a second opinion. Or you may work with a certified menopause coach like me, who sees the whole you, who understands. The good news, there are more resources more than ever than before. And you just need to know what to ask for. Now, listen, you don't have to figure it out all on your own, but you do have to speak up for yourself. That is like key. Now, I'm going to invite you to join our free community. If any of this resonates with you, know that you're not alone. That's why I have this community is specifically and exclusively for women over 40. We talk about real solutions, not just the symptoms. And right now we're doing a 70-day reset challenge. Now, this is nothing like something that's going to like, oh no, because you're here 75 days. No, this is really just about using those 75 days to just cultivate simple, sustainable habits that work. No diet drama, no 2-hour workouts, just real support. And the link is in the description. I really would love to see you in there. So come join us. Now, if this has helped you in any way, like now you feel seen, supported, or even smarter about what's really going on in your body, I want you to like this video, subscribe to my channel, and share it with a sister friend who might be going through the same thing. Let's keep making menopause make sense. Listen, I'm here for you. I want to help you. That's why I'm saying get into the community so that we can talk about some real solutions and some habits that can help you along the way. We are all going through different phases of menopause, whether it's perimenopause, postmenopause, especially as women over 40. But we're here to support each other. And one of the main things that could help you in your journey is getting the information that you need. Now, I'll be back tomorrow live because you know why? More women over 40 deserve this information. You're going to get more information, more clarity. Join our community, you'll get more community and more tools. You're not broken. You're not crazy. You're just in a new season and you deserve to thrive in it. Sis, I need you to keep showing up for you.